information security trainings to an extent where just for between $40 to $50 a month, you can probably get hours and hours and hours of videos, which currently, if you probably wanted to purchase of any other industry training outfit, you would cost thousands of dollars. So really, we want to revolutionize the information security training space by offering a huge portfolio of courses at maybe drop down affordable prices where nobody would even think about it. Uh, and I think my job is to kind of keep living this dream that yes, one day we are going to be there, and I'm going to be really pushing hard to ensure that we can make that happen. And as far as securitytube.net is concerned, we will be pushing a lot of free resources moving on practically from next month onwards. Once again, you're going to be seeing a lot more free videos coming out, holding competitions, and probably even seeing how we can help the information security enthusiast at large as usual. But yes, we have big plans, and we are invested in this for the long term. This is not a short term, hey, 3-4 years in there and then we are out. No, we are invested in this for the long term.
All right. And I had tweeted somebody in your staff, I mean, we like what you do, we believe in what you do, and I had stated that, if you have any banners, press release, or anything that you'd like to share with us, I mean, we'll be more than happy, to help push some of your initiatives, because we do believe in your mission and what you're doing. So, and we would definitely.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Charles, and definitely, we'll get that across to you. But I really appreciate that, and honestly, you know what? When I hear such support, from you and other people who've emailed me, this is what really energizes me. Honestly, I'm sitting pretty much singly here, all the way up, here in India, not meeting most of the people who visit the site, and the only thing which keeps me energized is when I get such requests from you and other people. And I really thank you guys a lot. I mean, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I mean, if it weren't for people like you and others who supported me, there would be no Vivek or SecurityTube. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem at all. And one of the things that we always end our interviews is that we ask the guests is, what do you think is the biggest security threat that corporations or users are facing right now?
Right. I really think even at this point, the biggest threat is the human component, in the sense client side attacks. Networks, enterprise networks, especially from the outside in, are decently secure at this point. So if you look at it, firewalls, IDSs, and all that are really mature technologies. Yes, even though you could still subvert them, but it's getting increasingly difficult. What I think people are using to break into networks right now is client side attacks. So I would say people think of enterprise security as very enterprise centric, in the sense the premise, the firewalls, the IDSs. My recommendation would be think clients, think mobile phones, think laptops, think about your road warriors who are moving around with your enterprise data on their devices. That also is an extension of your enterprise. Do not forget about it. Yeah. That's really what I would recommend.
Real good information. So, any speaking engagements coming up, or anything interesting that we should know about?
So, I had to cancel DEF CON and Black Hat this year. I mean, I tried to go there because, we were just blessed with a baby boy a month back.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You getting some sleep?
I've been selfish enough to sleep in a different room right now.
Okay. Can't get away with that in America.
So, I think so that was the reason why I pretty much probably put a full stop to going to every conference out there since probably around May or June of this year. And the only travel I do is domestic travel right now most of the time. But next year onwards, I think March next year onwards, I really plan to be in many conferences. I'm also planning to probably spend a couple of months in the US as well, kind of touring around and going to conferences and meeting people. So yes, I mean, next year you're probably again going to be seeing me back in the speaking circuit.
Okay, great. Well, I'll definitely be looking out for you. Definitely would like to meet you face to face and maybe even get my book signed.
Yes, I would love to. I would love to. And I think, DEF CON or, Black Hat or any of the conferences, we should be in touch.
Yes.
And if I'm there and you're there, would really love to meet you.
Yes, yes. Well, we definitely appreciate you taking your time. And before you go, if you could please just share some of your contact information, your Twitter information. Somebody may
Sure.
want to contact you or something. What's the best way to
Sure.
contact you?
Absolutely. So I think, on Twitter, we are SecurityTube. Twitter.com/SecurityTube is where you can reach us. And pretty much me and SecurityTube is the same entity. I don't have a separate Twitter account. And as far as email, Vivek@securitytube.net is probably a good place to reach me. Yes, at times you may see some delays, but my staff kind of looks into the account as well, so you should at least get a response soon enough. For any other inquiries, business related or something like that, Vivek@binarysecurity.solutions.com, which is the training portal. But I think SecurityTube on Twitter is pretty much where you'll see all the new stuff which we have getting put out. So that's really the main place.
Well, thank you, Vivek, for taking this time to speak with us. I mean, the information that you gave us was very entertaining, very insightful. Just definitely understanding, the beginnings of SecurityTube.net, from an experience with your grandma and all the other stuff. That's information that I didn't know about, but it was
Right.
very informative, and we appreciate you sharing your experience and your time with us. And
Thank you. Thank you.
we'll keep an eye on you guys over there at SecurityTube.net. And again, continued success in life, your newborn, your ventures and everything. And we appreciate this.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for inviting me on the show. And Charles, I wish the same for you. I think Security Orb has a great future, and we'll do whatever we can to support your initiative as well. And I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed this discussion which we had. So thank you so much for inviting me again.
No problem, sir. And I guess you could continue your day while I'll be winding down on my day. And you've just finished hearing from Vivek, the CEO of SecurityTube.net. Um, uh, Master in Wi-Fi and a whole bunch of different things. I ask that you go to the site. It's a very good site. Again, SecurityTube.net. Also, SecurityTube on Twitter. Very responsive and friendly person. So, a great attribute to the information security community. So, again, you've been listening to the Security Orb Show. My name is Caleb Charles. We are at SecurityOrb.com. And until the next time, be safe on the information highway.